When it comes to advanced military equipment, Australia mostly relies on foreign countries. Fighter jets from the US, Navy frigates from Japan, self-propelled howitzers from South Korea. But that is starting to change as we look to create more sovereign capabilities. That is, we're starting to build more of our stuff right here on our own soil. Not only is that good for our own economy and creates jobs for our own people, but in times of conflict, imports of new equipment and weapons might be difficult. We need to be able to build our own. And Australia does have its own growing ecosystem of defence companies designing and building highly advanced systems right here in Australia. Recently, I went through a number of them, but as many of you rightly pointed out, most of them were Australian subsidiaries of internationally owned corporations. So today, I want to take a look at 10 more companies playing a role in the defence industry manufacturing pipeline. Actual Australian companies. From naval shipbuilders to radar manufacturers, anti-drone weapons, advanced vehicle components, and specialised aerospace engineering. I'm Mel Pikos, and today, we're talking tactics. Electro-optic systems. First up is electro-optic systems, usually shortened to EOS. EOS was founded in Canberra in 1983 and initially focused on space tracking technology. Over time, the company expanded into the defence sector and is now best known for its remote weapon systems, counter-drone technologies, and direct energy weapons. Their remotely operated turrets are designed to be mounted on armoured vehicles and can be controlled from inside the vehicle, improving crew protection. These systems are used on vehicles around the world and are also integrated into Australian Army programs such as the Boxer and the Redback. EOS has also been developing high-energy laser weapons designed to destroy drones, an emerging capability that many militaries are now investing in heavily. DroneShield. Next is DroneShield. Founded in 2014 and headquartered in Sydney, DroneShield specialises in counter-drone technology and electronic warfare systems. The company originally started with acoustic detection technology, but quickly pivoted to building systems designed to detect, track, and defeat hostile drones. Today, DroneShield produces equipment such as drone detection sensors, signal jamming systems, and handheld drone guns used by militaries, police forces, and security agencies around the world. Counter-drone technology has become one of the fastest growing sectors of the defence industry as drones become more common on the battlefield. DroneShield has grown rapidly and has become one of the most valuable publicly listed defence companies in Australia, generating tens of millions in annual revenue with strong growth driven by demand for anti-drone systems. CEA Technologies. CEA Technologies is one of the most important sovereign defence companies in Australia. CEA specialises in active phased array radar systems, which are used for air defence, missile guidance and surveillance. Their flagship product line is the CFAR radar family, which is installed on several Royal Australian Navy warships, including the Anzac-class frigates. Phased array radars are critical for modern Navy warfare because they allow ships to track and engage multiple aerial threats simultaneously. The Australian government considers the technology strategically important and has even taken a majority ownership stake to ensure it remains Australian controlled. CEA's radar systems are now used across naval, land and air defence programs, making it one of the most significant high-tech defence companies in the country. Stratos Seating. Stratos Seating is a much more specialised company, but it fills an important niche in the aerospace sector. Founded in Queensland, the company designs and manufactures specialised seating systems for aircraft and military vehicles. These include crash-worthy and energy-absorbing seats for helicopters, transport aircraft, and maritime patrol aircraft. Seating might not sound glamorous, but in aviation they are critical safety components designed to protect crew during hard landing or crashes. Stratos supplies seating solutions for a range of defence capabilities, including the Bushmaster, Land Rover Parentes, the M113 armoured personnel carriers, the ASLAVs, and the Anzac class frigates. Companies like this highlight how much of the defence industry consists of highly specialised engineering niches rather than entire weapons systems. Austal. Austal is one of Australia's largest defence manufacturers. The company was founded in Perth in 1988 by John Rothwell and specialises in shipbuilding and naval engineering. Austal builds a wide range of vessels, including naval patrol boats, littoral combat ships, high-speed ferries, and offshore support vessels. It now operates shipyards across the globe in Western Australia, Vietnam, the Philippines, and the USA. For Australia, they have built the Cape-class patrol boats, the Armidale-class patrol boats, and will be manufacturing the landing craft heavy vessels. One of the company's biggest achievements has been its shipyard in Alabama in the United States, where it builds vessels for the US Navy, including the Independence-class littoral combat ship. The company now operates globally and generates around $1.8 billion in annual revenue. Austal demonstrates that Australian companies can compete at the very highest levels of global naval shipbuilding. Aurecon. Aurecon is not a weapons manufacturer, but it still plays an important role in the defence sector. Aurecon provides engineering design, infrastructure planning, and project management services. In the defence sector, this includes working on military bases, logistics infrastructure, shipyards, airfields, and complex defence facilities. Key projects included the Hobart-class CLCM transition program, the Guided Weapons and Explosive Ordnance Storage and Distribution Network, and the Australian Embassy in Washington, D.C. The company employs thousands of engineers and generates over $1 billion in annual revenue. While companies like Austal build ships or aircraft, firms like Aurecon design the infrastructure that allows those capabilities to operate. SYPAQ Systems. SYPAQ Systems is another Australian defence technology firm. The company was founded in Melbourne in the 1990s and specialises in systems engineering, mission systems, and autonomous technologies. SYPAQ works on projects involving aerospace engineering, robotics, satellite systems, and autonomous vehicles. One of its most unusual projects in recent years was the development of the Corvo Precision Payload Delivery System, a low-cost disposable drone used to deliver supplies. Companies like SYPAQ highlight how innovation in the defence sector increasingly involves software, autonomy, and advanced systems engineering. Bisalloy Steel Group. Bisalloy is a key supplier of materials used in defence manufacturing. The company was founded in 1979 in New South Wales and specialises in high-strength armoured steel. It was originally developed for the hulls of the Royal Australian Navy's Adelaide-class frigates. This type of steel is used in armoured vehicles, naval ships, and protective structures. Notably, it's used in the Bushmaster, a vehicle widely considered to be the most survivable light armoured vehicle in the world. It's also used in the Collins-class submarines and the Hawkeye protected mobility vehicle. Bisalloy is the only company in Australia that manufactures quenched and tempered steel plates. Its products are used in military vehicles around the world, and it works with major defence contractors internationally. While they don't build the vehicles themselves, their materials are essential for protecting crews and equipment in combat environments. GME. GME is an Australian electronics manufacturer best known for radio communications equipment. The company was founded in Sydney in 1959 and has grown into one of Australia's largest manufacturers of communications technology. Its defence division produces secure radio systems and communication equipment used by military and emergency services organisations. It is Australia's only manufacturer of UHF-CB radios, commercial radios, and emergency beacons. Reliable communications are fundamental to modern military operations, and companies like GME supply the equipment that allows forces to coordinate effectively in the field. SupaShock. Finally, we have SupaShock. Founded in South Australia, SupaShock specialises in advanced suspension and mobility systems for military vehicles. Its technology was originally developed for Formula One racing, but the company later adapted it for defence applications. SupaShock now provides suspension systems for armoured vehicles, artillery systems, and naval platforms. They also produce logistics cranes, vision systems, and load handling systems for defence vehicles. Mobility is critical for modern military vehicles, and high-performance suspension systems can dramatically improve how vehicles handle rough terrain and heavy loads. Conclusion. These 10 companies show that Australia's defence industry is far more diverse than many people realise. Some companies build entire ships. Others produce radars, communication systems, or specialised components. But together, they form part of a broader ecosystem that supports the Australian Defence Force and contributes to sovereign capability. And as Australia increases defence spending, expands its industrial base, and starts to build out its sovereign defence industry, companies like these will likely play an even bigger role in the years ahead. But what do you think? Which Aussie defence companies do you think are batting above their average? Which companies did I miss? Would you like me to do a deep dive into any of these companies? Personally, I'm pretty keen to look more at DroneShield's anti-drone guns. Let me know in the comments section down below. But that's it for today. I'm Pikos, and we've been talking tactics.